huge markets, there are a large number of family lawyers, many of whom are brilliant. And I think we learn a lot from coming up against them, but obviously we are also in competition with them for work. And that we have to perhaps work a bit harder than some of the offices outside of London to really make our name known, to make sure our voices are heard. And that as part of that, we've perhaps had to hone in a little bit more on our specialisms, which, I mean, partly it's reflective of the nature of the work that we do, a lot of international work, but is also partly reflective of the fact that once you embark on a particular type of case, you acquire experience and therefore become an expert in that area, which is what has led, I think, to us having such a broad range of international as well as domestic cases.
Yes, 100%. You hear this phrase bandied about so much. Family law in London is a saturated market. And I think as a boutique practice, and a young, we're not a startup, but we still have that kind of entrepreneurial startup mentality that you have to pivot and you have to be agile. And you think, well, how do I compete in this market? And so I go back to we hold our client at the center of everything that we do. What can we offer them in terms of our expertise, our service, looking after their needs? Because, whilst we deal with whether it's their divorce or their children matter, that encompasses so much of their lives. It's not a discrete, isolated issue. And so we're able to reach out to our connections and be able to support them throughout not just the family law journey, but beyond as well. And that will often rely on other private client advisors or commercial advisors, both in this jurisdiction and internationally. And I think that offering, because we are a boutique practice, we can't just knock on our neighbour's door in the same building. It enables us to build connections and think holistically about our clients.